Hello, Internet! Shoutcast here, and it's time for another season of Arena Time here on ShoutStone. We are about to head into the arena with Day9 and his rogue deck as he attempts to go for 9 wins and Grandmaster. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get down to it. It is Valeera versus Anduin. Day9 playing the part of Valeera the rogue, and Soze playing the part of Anduin the priest. Priests are very strong in the arena right now, and they are very strong overall as it stands right now. I can assume we can expect some adjustments to the priest class in time. We know of one of them, the biggest one being the change to mind control, which will be coming in a future patch, going from 8 mana to 10 mana, which I think is a pretty smart move. But alright, so, game's about to kick off. Day9, nothing he can do to start the turn. He's going to pass it off to his opponent, who will again pass it back. So, he's going to kick things off with a Acidic Swamp Ooze. Nice little 3-2 minion to start things off. We'll have to see if the priest player can respond to it. And he brings out a Murloc Tidehunter. So, not a terrible option. Not really a bad option at all, honestly. There's the Beast now. So he's going to burn Backstab on that 2-1. And he could follow it up with that Defias Ringleader. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Gets that Ringleader and the extra minion out. So things are looking pretty good pretty early here for Day9. The one thing you're going to learn from watching Day9, if you haven't already, is that he's a very aggressive player. A lot of his games end early and end fast. So this may be a series of several short episodes, I'm not sure, but that's just what I've noticed from watching a lot of his games. So we'll have to see how it plans out. Alright, so, interesting move. He does the Thought Steal, gets Backstab, and burns it. Always fun to see that kind of stuff happen. Ironforge Rifleman going to deal a quick point of damage, and he's going to Cold Blood up that extra minion there for a nice 6 points of damage. So right now, Day9 looking to be in a pretty good position. He's got the severe card disadvantage, however. But Priest player going to coin out a Holy Nova to clear the field. But I think Day9 got his money's worth on there. Here comes the Venture Company Mercenary. A very nice little minion to put into play at the absolute best time, which is right when you can afford it. There's not a whole lot of answers a player's going to have for a 5 at the 5-drop, really. Especially with a deck like the Priest deck, which doesn't have a lot in the way of minion control, in a sense. It's not like a Mage deck that can polymorph or freeze. But he does have Taunt, and he's going to drop that Mogushen Warden, who will be quickly dispatched. And Assassin's Blade going to come into play for a nice 3 points of damage. Assassin's Blade is a great weapon for a rogue deck. 3-4, quick 3 points of damage, 4 durability. And you can use that as a key removal tool or just to inflict pain on your opponent, as Day9 has demonstrated for us. So the one curse to that Venture Company Mercenary, if that's a new card for anybody, is the fact that it increases the cost of other minions in your hand. So playing it is risky. Alright, so Day9's going to take out that 3-3 minion with his weapon. And he's going to bring out a Kobold Geomancer. I wonder how many people remember, back pre-patch, the influx of rogue spell power decks. Oh, and a good Shadow Word Death there. Yeah, rogue spell power decks were a lot of fun to see, and a lot of fun to put into play. Well, Ironbeak Owl kind of silenced that Geomancer. But it looks like the Beast could come out, that Boulder Fist Ogre could come out. Pint-sized Summoner can also come out. Day9 deciding against taking out the minion. He's going to actually use his weapon on that. See, you know, you look at that on its face, and it's like, oh, why would you burn 3 damage to take out a 1 health minion when you could just trade your minion off? And the fact is, minions are repeatable damage. Minions are the source of the damage that you can really build up, so it makes sense to hold on to what you have and burn it later. So try to retain that stuff. The weapons are nice, and the weapons make good removal. That's really ideally what they're for. And Day9 has a lot of health to play with right now. So he's got that pint-sized summoner into play. He's probably going to use that to get the beast out for even cheaper, and whoever knows what else he decides, what else he ends up drawing on this next turn. Lord of the Arena going to come out. That will be pretty solidly dispatched by that Boulder Fist Ogre. Alright, so he can get the beast out for 5. And Day9's going to use the last charge of his weapon to take it out, gets the beast out, plays that Iron for Grizzly, and things are not looking good for the opponent here. He is facing down his bitter end, and I think he might be conceding at this point. It's going to be next to impossible to take out this threat with what he has. I don't think he's going to have enough to shut down enough to stop the pain. It's either going to be a concession here, or he's going to let Day9 kill him off. But unless he's got... I mean, if he has a ridiculous amount of taunt minions, maybe he can stay alive for another turn. Because, you know, if he has a ridiculous amount, they're only going to be 2 or 3 drop minions to be anything to really shake a stick at. But that also depends on what Day9 pulls on this next turn. You know, he could also coin up his weapon. He's going to have that. Yeah, I mean... He's really drawing this out, but I think just staring at it, yeah, there we go. Concession, of course. There's really not much you can do to respond to that. With the beast in play, Boulder Fist Ogre, there's so much damage staring him in the face, so much health he would have to reduce down. It's just not a viable option there. So, Day9 takes the first win of this arena run. He goes up 1-0 after game 1. Off to a great start. So, there you have it. That's going to do it for this episode of ShoutStone. I'll be back with another episode in due time, so don't miss that. And don't forget that you can find me on Facebook and Twitter, links in the description. You can also subscribe to this channel for daily updates, and you can like this video, leave a comment, because I do enjoy the comments. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you fine folks next time.